Welcome to Ask Arna. I'm so glad that you joined me again. In my last posting, I shared a very personal story with you of the very beginning message that I received on my journey of self-love. The message, love is the answer. Of course, when I received this message, I had no idea what that even meant. But the seed was planted. And then there were many other directions in what I call my soul contract that ultimately led me to this work. So I'm going to go right into it now. And that is, what led me into this work was an unexpected accident that occurred. It was actually an injury. Was while I was giving birth to my third child. And what happened after that injury is I was not able to stand up or even walk without the entire room shaking. So essentially, I needed to learn how to walk again, which is an incredible story in itself, since I was a person traveling around the world and had this incredible successful career. Well, I was stopped in my tracks. And then I had that moment in time, sitting in the chair, I remember, where I asked, and this is the moment of surrender, how do you want to use me? That was the question. Because I thought maybe I would just have to be sitting in a chair for the rest of my life. And that is when the magic began. And since then, I have made a vigorous recovery, and I can walk well, and the room doesn't shake anymore. But it was a journey of many, many years, and through that process, what I had to do was learn self-love. It's a process that I'm going to share with you. But now I'd like to jump to one of my client sessions that gave me full direction on my life purpose, my soul contract. I was working with a woman from France, actually, who had an eating disorder. So her language wasn't that good. English was not her first language. But what happened in that session that day, because I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and I use hypnosis in my work, is I was working with her with some hypnosis, and all of a sudden I saw her head go back, and it seemed like there was another energy that filled the room. And these were the words that came from her mouth. I'm speaking for the highest good. Well, that startled me because it didn't even sound like her voice or the way she would say something, since English was not her second language. And the next words that came out of her mouth were poetry. And I say poetry is the way the universe speaks to us. And these were the words. And these important words have directed my life course and actually brought me to Ask Arna. The next words were, you are my shepherd, teach my children self-love. At that moment, I felt like the entire room filled with light. I had the most incredible sense of gratitude. And I asked in a dialogue, why me? And the message was, you are the combination between gentleness and kindness. Don't change. At that moment, I knew my course. And moving my course and being able to share it with people around the world in Ask Arna is my greatest pleasure. So now, in my follow-up postings here, I will share a course and a journey with you to self-love and a wonderful daily practice. Once again, if you have comments, please write them in and I'll be happy to answer them. And I look forward to seeing you in my next posting. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. If you'd like to learn more about Ask Arna, please visit my website at askarna.com.